Hello, buds. Sorry about no video last week. Very much apologize for that. Please forgive me. I've been really busy lately. School has been a little tough. Like, I've been able to do it just fine, but just kind of motivation has been down the drain for a while now. But yeah, I'm glad to see you all again. Glad to be here. And yeah. So in this drawing, I am drawing my character Teardrop, and actually a friend's character. His name is Michael, and yeah. So they're pretty much like adopted brothers. They're not like they're not blood related or anything. But they are considered brothers. Michael belongs to my friend Kaz. Actually, we made them together because why not? It's fun to make characters with your friends and like gives them backstories that kind of intertwine, and just it's a lot of fun. They're a pair. They're a pair. They are also our D&D characters. Some of them. They are a couple of our D&D characters. If we ever get to play them, we are going to play them together because they are a package deal. So if we ever get to play in a game together and we get to play them, that would be great. But I feel like they would have to be in a very specific campaign. I feel like I'm talking too fast again. I really need to work on that. I just get really excited when I'm talking about OCs and D&D and all that fun stuff. I get really excited. Okay, I had to make sure I didn't accidentally have myself muted this whole time, because that's happened before. But yeah, so they're a package deal. They'd have to be in a very specific kind of game, though, I feel like. Because they're not good. I won't say they're good. Maybe Michael would be counted as good. I don't know. I'd have to ask her about that. I don't think I ever asked that. But Teardrop is definitely not good in his alignment. He is most certainly not. I would be shocked if anyone even thought that he was good. He is very much a yandere, so he's very obsessive, possessive of people that he really likes. And he has a very specific type that he'd probably kidnap and kill for. He's pretty extreme in his behaviors. He's very much someone you do not want to have obsessing over you. So I would definitely count him as more evil, I think. Probably chaotic evil, maybe. I'm still not sure. But he's definitely someone who gets attached. And when he gets attached, you don't want to be the one he's attached to. He's very frightening. And Michael's pretty much just used to it. They've kind of just been living together their entire lives. They're also both hunters for a village that they live in. They hunt for food for the village. They help provide meat and other like things that they need, like the fats of animals. They use everything. It is canon that at least with Teardrop, he keeps the bones and makes them into like jewelry, weaponry, just all sorts of things. If the bone is hard enough and like he can get it hard enough, or like not hard enough, get it sharp enough, he does use it as weaponry. Otherwise, it is usually just jewelry that he sells to kind of make a little extra money, you know? But yeah, so this is those two. I'm going to have to ask Kaz a bit more about Michael, because I am curious. There are some things I think I forgot to ask her about him. So that'll be fun. Okay, now we're going into the coloring portion. I will say that the things on Teardrop's head, that's actually supposed to be like, you know how owls a lot of the time will have that, like it's not horns exactly, but it's like the feathers going up on the head. Like some owls have that, I guess. That's what it's supposed to be. They're not really antlers, but they look enough like antlers from afar away. I'm just not sure how to make them look more feather-like. So I'm just leaving him that way. And I also wanted them to be a different color than his actual like wings and all that, because I felt like that would be more interesting. Kind of make them look like antlers from far, but when you actually like go to touch them, they're not antlers at all. Or like when you get close enough to actually be able to see them well, they're not antlers. They're feathers. They're more feathers. So yeah. Also, his wings are not coming out of his butt, it is his hips. I feel like I have to clarify that because I've had people in the past be like, yeah, it's butt wings. No, it's not butt wings, I promise. No. I promise you, he does not have butt wings. I just felt like I needed to tell you that. But yeah, I really like them both as characters, and they're such a fun pair. Also, here I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the background. I ended up going with something a lot more simple because I wanted to do like a more complicated pattern, but I just couldn't get it right how I was thinking of it in my head, or at least it just wouldn't really look how I wanted. So I just kind of scrapped that and went with this just gradient instead, and have the white outlines around them. I do go in and actually add the details a little bit later on than normal, so I'm doing this in a slightly different order than usual. But yeah. I am curious though, if anyone's still listening and watching. Do you guys like this kind of version of my style more, or the other kind where I don't do any shading with the line art? So here you can see I did some shading with the line art under the bottom lip and under the head, so like on the neck. Do you prefer I do that, or would you rather me just completely use like that kind of shading technique that I'm doing right now on the shirt and the hands and like most of the skin? Which would you prefer exactly? Because I like both, but I really want to make sure that you all like it as well, so yeah. I wanted to give him leather pants, but I couldn't remember if I was told that they were leather. So I kind of went with trying to make it kind of look leathery, but not exactly. Like, just close. Also, I'm thinking of just, instead of lining the fingernails from now on, I'm thinking of just, like, putting the color on the fingernails. Just no lines, just putting the color straight on instead. Because I feel like whenever I line the fingernails, it looks off. At least to me, it looks off. I don't know why. I'm not sure what's up with that. Also, um, I don't know if anyone else will find this funny, but I love their height difference. It's the funniest thing to me. Because, like, Michael is probably one of the only people that kind of intimidates Teardrop, at least somewhat. Like, not like super, like, oh, I'm so scared of him, da 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 da. But, like, Teardrop does not want to mess with him. Teardrop does not. He's probably one of the few people that Teardrop will purposefully just kind of not stay away from, but just not bother as much. He still bothers him, don't get me wrong, but he just kind of, it's just like, maybe not today type thing. And tries to keep his other activities a secret. Because he will very quickly become obsessed with someone, but the second they wrong him or they try to escape him or something, which he sees as wronging him, he will attempt to get rid of them. I hope you understand what I mean by that. But yeah. Oh, I also added a bit more blush. I really like how the blush looked on them. It's so cute. I love it. I will say that Teardrop has green eyes and green hair. His hair gets mistaken for being white a lot, and I promise it's not. It's just a very light shade of green. I don't know why I chose green for him, but I just thought it'd be really nice, especially with the golden wings. That would look good. Also, I will say, you don't see this in the drawing, but So neither of them have human feet. Neither of them really have human legs. Well, I guess kind of human legs. But, so, up until a certain point, their legs look human. But for Teardrop, he has goat hooves. So he has goat hooves and a little bit of like a thick fur on the calf. The calf, like, just from his first knee, like the first knee joint down until you get to the actual hoof itself. There's like thick, light green fur. And then he has that kind of like thing that a lot of goats do where it's like a second knee almost. I don't know what it's called. I can't think of it. But yeah, he has that. And then Michael, if my memory serves me correctly, has bird feet. He has talons. So, sorry, headphones are falling off. So at some point, if I can, I might try to draw that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I absolutely love both of them. It would be so much fun to play Teardrop and have him interact with Michael one day. Kaz, if you're watching this, please. If you end up joining the game I'm in, we need to make them our backups. No, wait. We could also do Miro and Kieran. There are another two that I'm hoping to draw soon. But yeah, they would probably fit the campaign more, to be honest. They're not evil like these guys probably are. They're just chaotic shits. But yeah, the video is almost over. I really hope you all like these two. I think they're really fun to draw. They're just really fun characters in general. I love them together as a pair. And yeah, the color palettes fit really well together as well. But yeah, so we're just doing the finishing touches. And I really hope you all had a good time. I hope you didn't mind me rambling too much. And I hope to see you in the next video. If you want, you can come watch me stream on Twitch.